A Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Ah, humbug.
Christmas is a humbug, Uncle. I hope that's meant as a joke.
Well, it's not. Come, what is it you want? Don't waste all day, nephew.
I only want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Uncle. Don't be cross.
What else can I be when I live in such a world of fools as is? Merry Christmas. Out with Merry Christmas. What's Christmas to you but a time for paying bills without money, a time for finding yourself a year older but not an hour richer? If I could work my will, every idiot who goes out with Merry Christmas on his lips would be boiled with his own pudding and buried in stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle.
Enough, nephew. Keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Then leave it alone, then. Much good of it may you do. Much good has it ever done to you.
There are many things from which I have found enjoyment, from which I have not profited. I dare say Christmas among the rest. And though it has never put a scrap of gold in my pocket, I believe it has done me good and will to do good. And I say, God bless it. Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us.
I'll dine alone, thank you.
But why?
Why? Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love with a wonderful girl.
And I fell in love with being alone. Good afternoon.
Nay, Uncle, but you never came to see me before I was married. Why give it as a reason for not coming now?
Good afternoon.
I am sorry, with all my heart, to find you so determined, but I have made the attempt to honor Christmas, and I'll keep that good spirit to the last. So, a Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon. Bells. Is it necessary to always have bells? Cratchit!
Yes, sir.
The bell, fool! See to it!
Yes, sir.
Merry Christmas. Wolves howling and a Merry Christmas.
It's for you, sir.
Of course it's for me. You're not receiving callers, are you? Show them in.
Right this way, sir.
Yes, yes.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Marley's dead. 7 years tonight. What is it you want?
I have no doubt that his kindness is well represented by his surviving partner. Here's my card, sir.
Kindness? No doubt of it. All right, I can read. What is it you want?
At this festive season of the year...
It's winter and cold.
Yes. Yes, it is. And the more reason for my visit. At this time of year, it is more than usually desirable to make some slight provision for the poor and penniless who suffer greatly from the cold. Many thousands on want of common necessaries, hundreds of thousands on want of common comforts, sir.
Are there no debtors' prisons?
Many, sir.
And the workhouse? Is it still in operation?
It is still, I wish I could say it was not.
The poor law is still in full strength, then?
Yes, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. From what you said, I'm afraid someone has stopped its operation.
Under the impression that they barely provide Christmas cheer of mind or body to many people, a few of us are hoping to raise fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth. We chose this time because it is the time of all others when want is strongly felt and abundance rejoices. May I put you down for something, sir?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. Since you asked me what I wish, sir, that is my answer. I don't want to make merry myself at Christmas, and I can't afford to make lazy people merry. I help support the establishments I have mentioned. They cost enough, and those who are poor off must go there.
Many can't go there, and many would rather die.
If they'd rather die, then better do it and decrease the surplus population. That is not my affair. My business, it occupies me constantly. Ask a man to give up life and means fine things. What is it? I want to know. Charity? Damned charity.
Dinner! All right, line up.
Watch the door, Cratchit, firmly. Firmly. Draft as cold as Christmas blowing in here. Charity.
Yes, sir.
Well, to work then.
It's evening, sir.
Is it?
Christmas evening, sir.
Oh, you'll want all day tomorrow off, I suppose.
If it's quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair. If I was to deduct half a crown for your salary for it, you'd think yourself ill-used, wouldn't you? Still, you expect me to pay a day's wage for a day's of no work?
It's only once a year, sir.
Be here all the earlier the next morning.
I will, sir.
Then off.
Yes, sir. Merry Christmas, sir.
Bah! Christmas Eve. Carolers, bah! Then, there, another day. Black, very black. Now, where are they? Begging pennies for their songs, are they? Oh, boy. Hold it quiet there. Off now. Ah, that's it. High, black as pitch. The house of Ebenezer Scrooge. Yes, sir. Here's the key. Sparset?
Yes, sir.
Hurry, the door. Close it.
Did you knock, sir?
Knock? What's the matter here? Here, light up the stairs.
Yes, sir.
Something to warm you, sir. Porridge?
What? No, nothing.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Fright a man nearly out of his life. Merry Christmas. Bah.
Your room, sir?
Oh, yes. Then good night.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Yes. Out.
Warm your bed for you, sir?
What? Out.
Aye, sir.
What's that?
Me, sir? Not a thing, sir.
Then, good night.
Good night.
What do you want with me?
Much.
Who are you?
Ask who I was.
Who were you?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
He's dead.
7 years ago this night, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Why did you come here?
I must. It is commanded me. I must wander the world and see what I can no longer share, what I would not share when I walked where you do.
I must go thus?
The chain? Look at it, Ebenezer. Study it. Locks and vaults and golden coins. I forged it, each link, each day when I sat in these chairs, commanded these rooms. Greed, Ebenezer Scrooge. Wealth. Feel them. Know them. Yours was as heavy as this I wear 7 years ago, and you have labored to build it since.
If you're here to lecture, I have no time for it. It's late. The night is cold. I want comfort now.
I have none to give. I know not how you see me this night. I did not ask it. I have sat invisible beside you many and many a day. I am commanded to bring you a chance, Ebenezer. Heed it.
Quickly then, quickly.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is that the chance?
Mark it!
I do not choose to.
Then you will walk where I do, burdened by your riches, your greed.
Spirits mean nothing to me.
Expect the first tomorrow, when the bell tolls 1. The second, the next night at the same hour. The third, upon the next night, when the last stroke of the 12 has ended. Look to see me no more. I must wander. Look that for your own sake, you remember what has passed between us.
Jacob, don't leave me. Jacob!
Goodbye, Ebenezer.
8, 9, 10, 11. It can't be 12. Midnight? No, not 12. It can't be. I haven't slept the whole day through. 12? Yes, 12 noon. Black. 12 midnight. I must get up. A day wasted. I must get down to the office. 1/4 past. We just rang 12. 50 minutes haven't gone by so quickly. 1:45. The spirit. It's to come at 1. 1. Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
Your past.
Why are you here?
Your welfare. Rise, walk with me.
I am mortal still. I cannot pass.
My hand.
Hello, Jack.
Ben, Merry Christmas, Ben.
Jack Walton. Jack Walton. Spirits.
Have a good holiday, Jack. See you next time, Jack. Next time.
They're off for the holidays and going home from school. Christmas time. All the children are off home now. No, not all. There was one. Yes, reading, poor boy.
What, I wonder?
There was nothing. Fancy, make-believe, and take me away, all of it. Yes, nonsense.
Alibaba.
Yes, that was it.
Jenny, take me to the gate of Damascus.
Yes, oh, master, in jewels I shall bring you, and gold, and myrrh, and frankincense.
And they put him down. Do you remember? That silly one at the gate of Damascus, in his underwears, asleep.
Yes, and the genie turned the sultan's groom upside down and stood him on his head. Serve them right, I say.
And all the thieves and the jars of oil?
Yes, and running them through this and this and this, each of you.
Yes, and remember Robinson Crusoe?
And the parrot.
Yes, and the parrot. I love him best.
Him and his green body and his yellow tail drooping along, sing quack. Oh, but couldn't talk, and all the thing like letters growing out of the top of his head. And he used to sit on the very top of the tree there.
And Robinson Crusoe sailed around the island, and he thought the parrot said,
The Robinson Crusoe, where have you been? Robinson Crusoe, where have you been?
and Robinson Crusoe looked up in the tree and saw the parrot and knew he hadn't escaped, and he was still there, still all alone there.
Oh, poor Robinson Crusoe.
Poor Robinson Crusoe.
Poor child. Fancy. It's his way, a child's way to lose being alone in dreams. Never matter if they are all nonsense, yes, nonsense. He'll be right, grow out of it. Yeah, he did outgrow it, because became a man and left there, and he became, yes, a man. Successful, rich. Fan.
Brother, dear brother.
Dear Fan.
I've come to bring you home for good and ever. Come with me now, come now.
Well, let me watch them go. Let them be happy for a moment. A delicate child. A breath might have withered her.
She dies a woman and had, as I remember, children.
One child.
Your nephew.
Yes, Fred, my nephew. Well, all of us have that, haven't we? Childhoods, sadness, but we outgrow and we become men, masters of ourselves. I have no time for it. Spirit, music, and all your Christmas and nonsense, yes. Yes, I've learned from what you have to show me.
Yo-ho there, Ebenezer.
Fezziwig! It's old Fezziwig that I apprenticed under.
Your master?
Oh, yes. And the best that any boy can have. That's Dick Wilkins. Bless me. He was very much attended to me. Oh, he was, Dick. Oh, poor Dick, dear, dear.
Yo-ho, my boys. No more work tonight. Christmas, Ebenezer. Let's have the shutters up before a man can say Jack Robinson.
Mr. Fezziwig, sir, you're a wonderful master.
How
A
wonderful, master. Oh,
Just-
a wonderful master.
Just because he gave you a party, it was very small.
Small?
Spent a few pounds of your mortal money, 3, 4 at the most. Is that so much that he deserves this praise?
But it wasn't the money. He had the power to make us happy, to make our service light or burdensome. The happiness he gives is quite as great as if it had cost a fortune. That's what a good master is.
Yes?
No, nothing.
Something, I think.
I should like to be able to say a word or two to my clerk just now. That's all.
But this is all in your past. Your clerk Cratchit couldn't be here.
No, of course not. An idle thought. Are we done?
Nearly.
Surely it's enough. Haven't you tormented me enough?
I only show the past, what it promised you. Look, another promise.
Oh, yes, I'd forgotten her. Don't they dance beautifully? Oh, so young. I could have married her if only.
You love me, Ebenezer. I bring no dowry into my marriage, only me, only love. It is no currency that you can buy and sell with, but we can live with it, can you? I release you, Ebenezer, for the love of the man you once were. Will that man win me again, now that he is free?
If only you had held me to it. You should not have let me go. I was young. I did love you.
We have never lied to one another. Maybe you'd be happy in a life you have chosen. Goodbye.
No, it was not meant that way.
You cannot change now what you would not change then. I am your mistakes, Ebenezer Scrooge. All of the things you could have done and did not.
Then leave me. I've done with them. I shall live with them, and as I have, and as I do, and as I will.
There is another Christmas 7 years ago when Marley died.
No, I will not see it. I will not. He dies. I could not prevent it. I did not choose for him to die on Christmas Day.
And when his day was chosen, what did you do then?
I looked after his affairs.
His business.
Yes, his business. Mine. It was all I had and all that I could do in this world. I have nothing to do with the world to come after.
Then I will leave you.
Not yet. Don't leave me here. Tell me what I must do. What are the other spirits?
They will come.
And you? What of you?
I am always with you.
1 minute until 1. No one here. No one's coming. Fezziwig!
Hello, Scrooge.
But you can't be. Not Fezziwig.
Do you see me as him?
I do.
And hear me as him?
I do.
I wish I were the gentleman, so as not to disappoint you.
But you're not.
No, Mr. Scrooge. You have never seen the like of me before. I am the ghost of Christmas Present.
But...
You see what you will see, Scrooge. No more. Will you walk out with me this Christmas Eve?
But I'm not yet dressed.
Take my tails, dear boy. We're leaving.
Wait. Where are you guiding me to?
Bob Cratchit's.
My clerk?
You did want to talk to him. Don't worry, Scrooge. You won't have to.
Shouldn't be much of a trip. With 15 bob a week, how far off can it be?
A world away, Scrooge. At least that far. That's the way to it, Scrooge.
When you wake, you shall have All the pretty little horses, blacks and bays, dapples and grays, all the pretty little horses. To sleep now, all of you, Christmas tomorrow. How did our little tiny Tim behave?
As good as gold and better. He told me coming home that he hoped the people saw him in the church because he was a cripple, and it might be pleasant for them to remember upon Christmas Day who made the lame to walk and the blind to see.
He's a good boy.
My dear to Mr. Scrooge, I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
The founder of the feast indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
My dear, Christmas Eve.
It should be Christmas Eve. I'm sure when one drinks to the health of such an odious, stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know who he is, Robert? Nobody knows it better than you do, poor dear.
I only know one thing on Christmas, that one must be charitable.
I'll drink to his health for your sake in the days, not for his. Long life to him. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very merry and very happy, I have no doubt.
If he cannot be, we must be happy for him. A song's what's needed. Tim!
Shh. I just gotten him down, and he needs all the sleep he can get.
If he's asleep on Christmas Eve, I'll be much mistaken. Tim! He must sing, dear. There's nothing else that might make him well.
Yes, Father?
Are you awake?
Just a little.
A song, then.
Spirit, I have seen enough. Tiny Tim, will he live?
He is very ill. Even song cannot keep him whole through a cold winter.
They haven't told me.
If he be like to die, he had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Erase, Scrooge, those words from your thoughts. You are not the judge. Do not judge then. It may be that in the sight of heaven, you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child. Oh God, to hear an insect on a leaf pronouncing that there is too much life among his hungry brothers in the dust. Goodbye, Scrooge.
Is there no happiness in Christmas present?
There is.
Take me there.
It is at the home of your nephew. Then there is none.
That isn't enough. You must teach me.
But you have a teacher, Scrooge. Look at your own words.
But the very Spirit gave me more.
He was Christmas past. There was a lifetime he could choose from. I only have this day, one day, and you, Scrooge. I have nearly lived my fill of both. Christmas present must be gone at midnight. That is near now.
You're the third. The ghost of Christmas yet to come. Speak to me. Tell me what is to happen. To me, all of us. Then show me what I must see. I know it too well. Cold and cheerless, it's mine. What it is? There are thieves! There are thieves in my rooms! But this... I cannot. You cannot tell me that I must watch this and do nothing. I will not. It's mine still.
He ain't about, is he? Poor old Scrooge has met his end.
And time for it too. Ain't been alive indeed for half his life.
But the Sparsus nowhere, is he?
Looking for someone, ladies?
There ain't enough but the two of us.
More enough, if you know where to look.
Hardly decent is what I'd say. Hardly decent. The poor old fella hardly cold, and you're thieving his wardrobe.
There's no time for that.
He ain't about to bother us, is he?
Ain't he a picture?
If he is, it ain't a happy one.
Ladies, shall we start?
No more, no more. I cannot. The room is... It's too cheerless place. That is familiar. I won't see it. Let us go from here, anywhere.
And he took a child and set him in the midst of them.
The light tires my eyes so. They're better now. It makes them tired to try to see by firelight, and I wouldn't show reddened eyes to your father when he comes home for the world. It must be near his time now.
Past it, I think, but he walks slower than he used to these last few days, Mother.
I have known him to walk with Tiny Tim upon his shoulder very fast indeed, but he was very light to carry, and his father loved him, so that was no trouble. No trouble. Smile, everyone. Smile.
My dear Peter, how is it, everyone? How is it coming?
Nearly done.
Yes, good. I'm sure that it will be done long before Sunday.
Sunday? You went today, Robert?
Yes, it's all ready. 2 o'clock and a nice place. It would have done you good to see how green it is, but you'll see it often. I promised him that I would walk there on Sunday, often.
We mustn't hurt ourselves for it, Robert.
No, he wouldn't have wanted that. Come now, you won't guess who I've seen. Scrooge's nephew Fred, and he asked after us and said he was heartily sorry, and to give his respect to my good wife. How he ever knew that, I don't know.
Knew what, my dear?
Why, that you are a good wife.
Everybody knows that.
I hope that they do. Heartily sorry, he said, for your good wife, and if I can be of service to you in any way, and he gave me his card. That's where I live. And Peter, I shouldn't be at all surprised if he got you a position.
Only hear that, Peter.
And then you'll be keeping company with some young girl and setting up for yourself.
Oh, go on.
Well, it will happen one day. But remember, when that day does come, as it must, we must none of us forget poor Tiny Tim and this first parting in our family.
He died? No! Because he would not. No, you cannot tell me that he has died for the Christmas that has to come. I will not let it come. I will not be there. It was me. Yes. I knew I couldn't look. I wouldn't be able to help. I won't. Spirit, hear me. I am not the man I was. I will not be the man that I have been for so many years. Why show me all of this if I am past all hope? Assure me that I may change these shadows you have shown me. Let the boy live. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons that they teach. Oh, tell me that I am not too late. The curtains, they're mine. They're real. They're not sold. They're here. I'm here. The shadow to come to have dispelled. It will. I know what it will be. I don't know what I'll do. I'm as light as a feather, merry as a boy again. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! A Happy New Year to all the world! Hello there! Whoops, hello! What day of the month is it? How long do the spirits keep me? Never mind, I don't care. What's today?
Eh?
What's the day, fine fellow?
Today? Why, it's Christmas Day.
Christmas Day! I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all in one night. Oh, they can do anything. Hey, of course they can. Of course they can save Tim. Hello, my fine fellow.
Hello.
Do you know the Poulters in the next street at the corner?
I should hope I do.
Oh, an intelligent boy, a remarkable boy. Do you know whether they've sold the prize turkey that has been hanging up there? Not the little prize, the big one.
What, the one as big as me?
Oh, what a delightful boy! Yes, my bucko!
It's hanging there now.
Is it? Go buy it.
Oh, go on.
I'm in earnest. Go and buy it and tell them to bring it here, that I may give them the direction where to take it. Come back with a butcher and I shall give you a shilling. Come back in less than 2 minutes and I'll give you half a crown.
Right, Guy?
I'll send it to Bob Cratchit. He shan't know who sent it. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim, and such a Christmas dinner it will make. Oh, I must dress. And it's Christmas Day, and I must be all the best for such a day. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
My dear, how do you do? I hope you succeeded yesterday. It was very kind of you to stop by to see me.
Mr. Scrooge?
Yes, that is my name, and I fear it may not be too pleasant to you. Allow me to ask your pardon, and will you have the goodness to add me this to your good work?
Lord bless me, my dear Mr. Scrooge, are you serious?
If you please, not a penny less. A great many back payments included. I assure you, will you do me that favor?
My dear sir, I don't know what I can say to such generosity.
Say nothing, accept it. Come and see me. Will you come and see me?
I will.
Thank you, and I much oblige you. I thank you 50 times, and God bless you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Now, which is the way to that nephew's house? Girl.
Yes, sir.
Can you find me a taxi, miss?
I can, sir.
Can you show me the way to this house?
I can, sir.
Good man. Come up, girl. Would you be an old man's guide to a Christmas dinner?
I would, sir, and God bless you.
Yes, God bless us, everyone. Driver, to Christmas. Merry Christmas. Well, I'm very glad to be here at my nephew's house. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
God bless us, everyone.
Oh, yes, and God bless us, everyone.